All right, it's redemption season. It's a revenge tour. The Seattle Kraken coming so close yet so far last season, losing to the Philadelphia Flyers Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals after being up 3-2 as well. They've got to prove themselves. They got to get the job done. Maybe it'll take a roster change. But before we get into that, we do have a winner to read off from last year's point scoring contest. No clean sweep, but we do have one man who guessed two correct, and that is Jax Penner, who guessed Legacy correct for the team lead, and then Matthews correct for the league lead. So congrats to you, Jax, and best of luck to all participants here this season. Okay, so I was thinking about it, slept on it, listened to your guys' comments, or read them, I guess, and I don't know if we could, pass up the opportunity to get Quinton Byfield. I feel like it just makes sense. He's a center, a power forward for possible chemistries. The value's pretty low, and he's on a terrific contract for 3 years. 3.4 for 3 years. I say we go for it. It might cost a bit, but it's, in my opinion, something that we really got to do here. He's just so good. We have the assets, like I said, so it's going to be Riley and I feel like it was Robertson. Yeah, 29, because the other two guys are in 30. Yeah. So Riley and oops, I forgot. I can do it from there. Riley Robertson is not going to be enough as it is. But we should have some other guys that we could toss in here. Love's not great. Yemelin probably. Yeah, a center sniper, which we have a few of. Love, yeah, he's just kind of. Let's throw Love and Yemelin in there. That looks like it should be good. They don't want to give up Byfield, so I feel like we got to overextend a bit. So we will. Let's see if they say the. Yeah, it's the two of the same players, which is, as I feared we would run into. It would almost be better if they didn't want the goaltenders, honestly. But they do. So I'll either have to choose between one or the other and add something else in, which I might do. I'll remove. Fine, let's remove. Let's actually see what they say to this. No, okay. It actually looks way, way closer in value than it. We could throw in a pick. Why the hell is... Oh, that's not our pick. That's why. I was like, I forgot we got that pick. So with Riley, he's got the better value. Robertson, we could throw in it kind of any other time. It's kind of hilarious. I think it's because he has X factors that he's got the higher value. So we throw in Riley, 61 at 21. And then we could throw in our first. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'd rather hold on to the seconds. I don't want a late first. I'd rather have a second, early second. Wow. That actually still doesn't work. So at this point, since it's not even saying we're close, we will throw in the other goaltender, just to hope that the value alone will push it across their desire for, the value stuff. That's still, wow. They really don't want to give up Quinton Byfield here, which does make sense. But this is our 3C, man. It just makes way too much sense, I think. So who the hell else can we throw in here? It's going to have to be a bit more value. Kaupinen. Two-way righty. 70-21. That's not bad. Man, I almost kind of... this is tough. Sim. Righty. DFD. Ooh, he has really bad stick checking. Really bad offensive awareness. Gonna have bad discipline, most likely. Kaupinen's slightly better built. And you know what? Since we do... Maybe I want it. Maybe I should trade Sim. I know we just drafted him, but here's the reason I think of trading him. Kaupinen, at least, again, not besides being built better, he's also two-way. Right? Which is slightly better in case we gotta get rid of Bellamy. That's slightly better to pair up with Ekholm. And the blocks there. So let's say we throw in Sim here. I'll remove the pick now. Riley, Emelin, Love, Sim. Woefully insufficient. Wow. I disagree, but alright. We'll throw in the first as well. Wow. Yeah, they really, really do not want to give Byfield up. I mean, we are really overextending here. Like, a lot. Okay. Just gonna remove those two guys. I wonder if we actually get closer because we're more matching blocks. Actually, kind of seems like it does. Because the block thing. I wonder if do they want any forwards that I have? Marsh, but no. They actually don't really want any forwards that I have, which is kind of a trip. They actually legit want 0 forwards. All they want is defensemen. That really sucks. Severely limits what we can do here. They do want seconds. Could toss in a second from next. All I'm trying to do is like make the block work at this point. So Riley, Sim, first and a second. Good God. I'm gonna make it work. Again, some people might think this is not worth it, but it is. This is why we get the value. Could theoretically get rid of Rabada as a center power forward. He's pretty solid. 66-19. Yeah, or Bazina. A medium elite. He doesn't have any X factors. I could throw this dude in here who we just literally drafted. Give me a second. Let me remove the first if I'm doing that. Good God, dude. This is insane, actually. Come on now. Holy fuck! I'm sorry, is this not spectacular? This is at least 3 or 4 times the value. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This is kind of nuts. I'm trying to think of what the fuck else I could do. Another center? Do I throw in that power forward too? At this point, it's getting a little ridiculous. But I'd do it. I don't think that's enough, though, because even with the blocks not matching and stuff, yeah, dude. This is actually... It's not even giving me, oh, you know, just quite close to fair value. Like, this isn't even close, according to them, for Byfield. I don't know if we can make it happen. This is nuts. Like, this is a lot. Like, what the fuck else do they want, man? My only guess is, like, the New York Islanders second, which really I don't want to have to do that, but I will. I absolutely will. If it's on the block, if this can somehow make it work, I'd do it. That's fucking insane, dude. Yeah, I can't make this happen. I simply cannot make this happen. This is unreal that they're not accepting this. Legit. That's like 4 times the value, I feel like. Yeah, none of these guys. None of these guys have the value of that first. Or the well, it's close having the value of that second. It'll have to be like someone up here. I'm not doing that. Or you can give up Vandermeer, who's... Yeah, he's signed, but 2063 grinder. I mean, we could do him in... That's kind of nuts to me. Again, we are kind of capitalizing on the value, especially for Vandermeer. Bazina... This is the last thing I'll try. If this doesn't work, I can't do it because I literally can't give up anymore. The only reason it's hella skewed, but at the same time, Riley might not make it. Sim, he'll make it, but we don't need him. Bazina, maybe. I know we collected some like two-way guys to see if maybe that's the ticket, but at this point, we're going to kind of go all in here. I don't know. If this doesn't... this is a lot. This is a lot, but again, we're essentially paying for 3 years. Another 3-year window with all this. Is it worth it to pay for all that? Arguably not, but we could still collect value. We've been very good at drafting. If this doesn't go through, then it's not happening. Alright. It went through. That's a shit ton to give. I literally gave up 2 medium elites. Again, a grinder and then a two-way guy. One of them was unlikely to make it into a crazy consequential role. But still, what the hell did I end up? So I gave up the first. At least I get to keep the seconds. But I gave up the first. A defenseman who's definitely making the NHL. A goaltender who's a question mark. I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't a ton. It looks a hell of a lot worse value-wise. But I would say we still gave up a lot more. Probably twice as much as we got in return. Even though it looked like 4 times as much with the values. But that's kind of where we're at. We still have plenty of pieces. Verbata, Keller, like we have a lot. Low. Yeah, he's a little question mark. Knight, also a big question mark. But again, I couldn't. These guys wouldn't have worked. Yeah, Love, Yemelin. I would have loved to just give them up, but that wouldn't have worked. But we can still trade for a lot. We can still get some picks, which we can still turn into great players. Look at this shit. These guys were likely all drafted in like the middle rounds. There's a 4, miles above where he was drafted value-wise. Same with the 5. Same with another 4. This is the only one that's like, meh. It's about even value, but still, again, I trust us to be able to replace that value. We now have Quentin Byfield, who's right in his prime on a terrific contract, and should be good. Good for our line. Now, I'm just going to double check everything, make sure I don't need any. I'm pretty sure I don't. Let's go by overalls. Yeah. Was I gonna use Kaikovich? No, we have McLennan as depth. We could honestly use Kaikovich, but I liked McLennan slightly better. Just because he's better defensively. Overall. Can't take face-off, so that's the issue. But then we could also use Rivers for the lulls. If we want, or just go with one depth piece. There's your top 6, and then we're going to use the other legacy as depth, right? Or, well, we could use him as depth. Wasn't I going to use Varlamov, though? Yeah, I think I was going to use Varlamov because he's better. You don't, the offense does, I don't know, man. Maybe we do use the other legacy as depth. He's actually listed as depth. He's not as good defensively, but he's just slightly more balanced. He's got better offensive awareness, so he won't, if he has to get put onto the top, he won't be completely shit. Maybe Stu Legacy instead of Varlamov. Because Varlamov's just literal pure shutdown. He's got no offensive capability. Whereas if we have... it's going to be annoying having 2 legacies. I don't know. I guess I'll decide that when we get there. But we have the depth. Let's see. If we minus 1 of that. 1, 2, 4. Oof. How the hell do I end up just having no defensemen all the time? I did get rid of some, but I guess... I did get rid of 2, and I didn't really replace them. We got 42 guys. We can sign a couple defensemen. Let's look into it. Let's look into that. We'll be fine for forwards. I'm pretty damn sure we'll be fine for forwards. So, won't worry about that. All right, we got 54 at 20. I know he's a lowly, but I'm honestly going to probably pass. Just for guys who are just better. Nope. Damn. I don't know. We can see how he grows, I guess. I'll sign one guy like this. And then one of these guys. Damn, dude, these guys are all built weird. Jacob Miller's... Yeah, Jacob Miller's probably the best one here. Most likely. Get him for a year, and that should be good. Or maybe I get one more for safety. I can go lower down here and... I don't know. That OFD sucks. I kind of want an OFD just for no reason. Anyway, we'll grab him. Someone's going to sit, maybe. I just want enough. Just want enough, and we have our 4 goaltenders, as I recall correctly. If I recall correctly. As I recall correctly, we have 4 goaltenders. Have confidence in. Let's go. We have... Yeah, there we go. There they are. There. Now they're all together. Yep. Okay. So that should be it. We do have some extensions. I'm going to make sure they didn't glitch because that used to be a thing, and I'm always going to check it out. Or did we even offer any? Yeah, we offered 1. Huxley. That's right. And that's it. So just Huxley. So we'll sim up a few days, see if he actually signs. I'm double check. I didn't have any retirements that I missed. We're good. Let's get up. All right. Oh, that's our camp. Sorry. We have those other guys. Evander, no. Get out of here. What kind of trade deal is that? What the hell? They wanted like 2 seconds? No wonder no one has thirds, man. They always seem to like throw them in needlessly. In the trades. I know it still had goalies, but usually people don't ask for your goalies. Miller, Bellefeu, and then Huxley accepted his extension. We're all good, baby. We got coaches, scouts, all ready to go. Now it's just about plugging them in and seeing how we do, and probably trying Kovacs on that top line as good as Lambert has been. Ugh, it's going to be tough to do, but we'll see what happens. The team is set up, and yeah, look at the new green, by the way. EA fixed that. They broke everything else, but hey, we got a better green color. Lang, Kovacs, Teuton, Lawrence, Lambert, Grummet, Morris. Third line of Spruyev, Byfield, Vidicek, Ladd, McIntosh, and Huxley on that fourth line. +2 and +2 on our bottom 6. Not bad. Again, chemistry's not the end-all, be-all, but this kind of helps. Defensively, Legacy, Howe, Denisov, Chucko, Ekholm, Bellamy, +1, +5, and +1. Not too bad. Everyone's got X factors. Everyone but sorry, Ekholm actually has his own abilities. It's pretty neat. Hopefully, Bellamy doesn't get too good. I think he's gonna, though. I think he's gonna. And it's unfortunate because he's listed as a leader as well. I was like, yeah, there's our Mario Ferraro, but who knows if we could actually keep his ass around. Power play, +5 and +5. Lang, Lambert, Lawrence, Teuton, Legacy. McIntosh, Kovacs, Byfield, Ladd, Spruyev. So, still Kovacs. Gonna switch him and Lambert on the power plays. Have him like this still. This is a goddamn good power. These are goddamn good power play units. Like, holy crap. If they don't produce, I give up. Right? Like, how? How would these lines somehow not get the job done? Oh, shit, there's no Grummet Morris. I just noticed that. Oh, boy. Too many snipers here. Ugh. Well, maybe there's no Grummet Morris on the power play. Ooh, that's kind of a tough call. Okay, I got 2 snipers on this side. Yeah, Kovacs to pass. Ladd and Byfield's kind of in between. Oh, man, this guy... Ugh, we might not be able to fit Grummet Morris here on the power. You know what? He's going to have to fucking produce 5-on-5, buddy. You have not been great the last couple years. Or last year, really. 61, he's... I mean, he did okay. He wasn't a goal scorer this year, then he became more of a goal scorer. I don't know. This sucks. This sucks, but... Who do I sit? I kind of have to play Byfield here to keep him happy. Same with these guys. Lad, Zbriev's got to get the... well, Zbriev's already listed... well, he's listed as second line, yeah. Again, McIntosh has to, kind of. Yeah, I mean, we can put Grummet Morris in there if we are struggling to score. That's going to be an option. I can't worry about individuals. It's all about the team, right? Anyway, 4-on-4. Oh, I didn't show you the other stuff. Hold on. There's a quick look at the 4-man. See what's in place. And then the penalty kill. Byfield, Lawrence, Howe, Chucko, Kovacs, Lang, Denisov, Bellamy. The forward pairings is what the game suggested. I switched up the defense a little bit, put in Denisov instead of Legacy, and that's it. 3-man, Byfield, Howe, Chucko, same defense pairing, still Byfield, Kovacs. Again, I'm going to take the game suggestion at this point. 4-on-4 lines, Lambert, Teuton. All the defensive pairings will be the same. Kovacs, Lang, Byfield, Grummet Morris. 3-on-3. Same things here. And then Legacy, Denisov, Howe. Extra attackers, Lambert's, Kovacs, and the shootout lineup is as follows. Is as follows. Goaltenders, of course, Kaigorodov and Wallstead. Kaigorodov is now 24. This is around the time where he needs to start just dominating on all fronts. This is around the time where he needs to get that done. Here's our depth pieces. We are going to go with Legacy, Falk, and Rivers. Falk, yeah, he's center, got face-offs, solid enough. He's not as good as McLennan with the offensive awareness and stuff, but he's listed as depth. Rivers, he's listed as a fourth liner, which makes me a bit nervous for the overall locker room chemistry, but we'll see. This is the team. This is the team. Again, I could try to, at some point, we could always switch Lang, Lawrence, Teuton. Well, we want to keep that. I can always switch Lang and Lawrence here just to get less chemistry and hope that it makes a better team, which is hilarious to think that. We could also switch that back. Who knows? Who knows what works? We're going to try these lines out, see if it happens, but it's got to all come together. Offense, defense, it's all got to come together, and it's all got to work here. Whew. We don't have any extensions. It's time to sim. It is time to sim. Gonna get through the first month and a half, couple months here. Okay, so I'm actually gonna... it probably actually redid my block. Yes, it did. So let's remove all that crap. Was it gonna add someone else in? Yep. Okay, we'll go back and remove that as well. Okay. So let's see what happens. A little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. But it's got to work. We have to come together. We got to find a way. We're good through preseason, but preseason's preseason. We only lost one, and it was an overtime. And I probably won't even worry about scouting. It's all about the team here. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Ugh, lose the first game. Answer back with 3 wins, though. 6-2 to start. Not bad. Let's keep her going here. Tough loss right there, but we get a point. Air camps. Injured with a concussion. Yikes. Yeah, some of the chemistries in AHL suck, but hey. We can't lose that game. Our defense did good. We got to find a way to score in that one. Yeah, I'm messing around with the AHL, as you can see. Keeping... wow! 9-8 game. Well, there we scored, but holy crap, defense. All right, Huxley's out with an injury, so this is time for Enforcer to earn his pay. Get in there, protect the boys. Rivers, let's go. He maintains the +2. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. We can use an Enforcer. Fuck yeah. Huxley's back. Let's see how he did. Rivers didn't fight. Holy, it was a -1. Oh, man, Rivers. Come on now. All right. 14-5-1. Probably close to one of our better starts. Wasn't like, you know, knock it out of the park, but it was very, very good. Guillermo Lang's leading in points. 29 points, just, well, 3 points behind the Flames, who we have a game in hand on, so a natural 1 point. Flyers are dominating again. We are 4th in the NHL. And our locker room chemistry is at 73, which is higher than it's been. Probably because we have an actual leader in the room. We'll see what else we have. That's good. That's bad. I almost feel like with Kovacs in the top line, we're worse defensively. Great power play. Great penalty kill. It's just we're struggling to keep the puck out of the net some nights. Very interesting. But the power play lines are dominating. Absolutely dominating. We're going to go another month. I might switch back just to see. Well, it's hard to do, I know, but especially when Kovacs did it in the playoffs. 24 points for him, 23 for Kovacs. Lawrence, McIntosh. Wow, McIntosh is 18. Tootin, Byfield, Lambert. Oof. Yo, he's a minus 11. Lawrence there, and Grummet Morris is nowhere to be found. 10 points in 20 games. Yeah, having no power play time hurts, but again, it's all about the team performance. That second line is awful defensively right now. They can't be minuses, dude. They cannot be minuses. Tootin's doing pretty good. Byfield's doing, like, we have... What I like about this is we have pretty much all lines getting a solid amount of points. So we are going to miss some guys from here and there, but they're all getting a solid amount of points. Legacy's got 18. Checo's a minus. Him and Denisov are hilariously minuses. It's because that second line. They're going to have to shape themselves up. Come on, man. Stop this bullshit. You're getting the wins, but dude, you've really got to put up the numbers here. You really got to put up these numbers for us. It's early on. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We're not just gonna shake things up already. We have a good record. The numbers aren't exactly where I want, but that is what it is. We're gonna go another month here. Then maybe I'll reassess. And I think I'm just gonna skip scouting. I don't really care. We'll see if Auto Scout can do a good job again. If not, we'll test my blind picking abilities. Sergei Varlamov. Another defenseman. Is this guy gonna tank chemistry up here too? No. Good. Nice win. Come on. String them together. I want to see some good defense here. Auto Scout, do your thing. So far, so good in this next month. Trust the process. All right. First loss. 2 losses. Man, we struck. Dude, we got to win those. Oh, my God. 4 in a row. 5 in a row. 6 in a row. For fuck's sake, Seattle. I can't. What the fuck do I do with this goddamn team? Started off so goddamn good. God, that month could have been great. But we have to go on a 6-game fucking losing streak. Look at this. I mean, borderline. Winnable. Winnable. Borderline winnable. Definitely winnable. Meh. This can't happen. This needs to... We're in 4th in this fucking division. Come on, man. Kovacs is absolutely going to town. What is the issue here? It's going to be goals allowed, isn't it? Well, everything dropped. Of course, our offense production dropped. Yeah, this wasn't sustainable. That's a steep-ass drop-off. Goals against is getting better, but we were losing games. Penalty kill's still great. 4 and 6 in the last 10's bad. Got to be better on home ice. That was just a rough stretch right there. Kovacs, absolutely dominating. Lang with 35. Lambert at 29 now. Tootin 28. Lawrence 28. Byfield 24. McIntosh 22. He's outscoring fucking Grummet Morris. This guy's turning out to be a massive bust of a trade for us. Like, I'm actually kind of shocked. I know he doesn't have power play time, dude, but you got to have more points than this. You have to have more points than that playing in the top 6. I don't care if you're not getting power play time. You have to score more than that. Again, I'm not going to worry myself too much because the overall team direction is what matters here, but I also don't like how they're minuses. I don't like how that second line are minuses at all. That is bad. And what the hell? How we only have one? Oh no, there we got. I skipped on Checo. Denisov and Checo are also still minuses. Legacy's doing good. Everyone else doing great. Ekholm and Bellamy probably going to do better than when McAvoy was there. That's how it goes, though. Sometimes literally what you need to do is dumb down your roster in certain ways. All right, at least he's over 900. Wallstedt's tremendous. Absolute beast of a backup. Absolutely tremendous. Good for you, Wallstedt. That's why I keep holding on to him. And we got him to a very, very good deal. Kaigorodov, though, has got to step it up. We got 3 rookies. Ladd and Spriev might be duking it out for a Calder. So what can I do about this second line? Hard to move Lang off that top line, huh? Hard to do that. I don't think I can improve that second line. Unless... No, that won't work, will it? I had a thought to put Kovacs and Lambert together with, like, Lang, because he does have that potential to be an unreal goal scorer, as we saw last year. I don't know. I don't know. Is Lambert just... He doesn't look like he's bad defensively, but it feels like he's always kind of slacking. Like on the defensive side. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Again, we're still doing well. We are trending technically in the right direction. We dropped some goal scoring. I'm like, what if you did something like that? You're losing face-off capability, which I don't like. You lose chemistry, which who knows how big of a deal it is. You can also switch Tootin and Grimmett Morris. Switch the chemistries. Again, what does that do? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm making moves trying to solve a problem that really isn't that big of a problem. Anyway, we'll check some progress reports, I guess. I'll still try to do most of the stuff I normally do, but we're just plain and simply skipping most of the scouting stuff. So decent. Actually, not a ton from the amount that we have. We're missing on Donaghy. Missing on Lott, but he never really grew. It's not bad. Not great. For the amount we have, you probably expect to see a bit more, but I wonder if there's just like a cap. Just how much growth you can get. And the more prospects you have, the... Who knows? I ain't testing that. Alright. Do I dare go up to the deadline? I could stop if we seem to be not getting it done in some regard, but it's time to go. Kaigorodov, it's time to go. Tough loss right there. Miller's back. Right here, I believe. There we are. Let's go, guys. A lot of good defensive ones in a row. Then we had one bad one, but I mean, we're getting there. But we're also scoring less, right? Like, it seems that he's not out. It seems that we can't like get it all going at the same time. See, when we score a lot, we allow more. It's very, very odd. So who knows how our numbers are going to end up. All we care about is winning the games. That is what's winning those close games is nice, but I also would love some domination here. Let's see who actually came back here. I know we had a lot of crap going on. Bastion's fully back. And we're waiting on the other dude. There he is. Nice 3-1 win. I'd like some more 4-1 wins, please. I believe it was here. But we're winning. And it's doing the stupid sim thing. Where I can't see what the hell's going on. I can see the Sharks' record floundering. But it's not changing our record. Isn't that interesting? Whatever. It'll be a surprise, I guess. Well, that's kind of counterintuitive to what the fuck I was doing. But you know what? I'm just going to hopefully trust the process. And yeah. I think it fucking worked. Hold on. Where the fuck are we? I'm going to stop here now. Okay, yeah. That was throwing me off. I didn't want it to sim too far by accident. 43, 13, and 4. Yeah, I'd say it's working. Four to 1, 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 7-3, shootout, 4 to 3, 3 to 2 L, 4 to 1, 4-3, 4-2, 4-1, 4-3, 4-0, 8-2, loss, 5-3, 3-1. Honestly, yeah, it's working. We're kind of getting it all figured out. Kovacs is doing great. Our 1C could always do good. Sucks for Lambert getting pushed down, but I like that him and Kovacs are essentially interchangeable. Which gives us, and we are performing technically better. We're leading the division. We have an over-1 ratio. Power play still in the high 20s. Penalty kill still in the mid to high 80s. We've allowed no shorties. We've scored 4. We're now leading the division by 4 points. We're now leading the NHL, actually. Goals for. Leading in goals for. Goals against. Not quite, but we are in the top 5. Calgary's got a scary defense. Power play. Top power play. Penalty kill. Second best penalty kill. This is the best our team has looked by the numbers to this point. This is the best it has looked. Grinder's not needed. Sin is sad, but the team is doing well, so Sin is also happy. Kovacs, 75 points with 22 more games left. Could hit 100. Lang, 67 points, 28 goals. Tootin, 57 points, 25 goals. Lambert with 49, minus. Lawrence, 47, also minus. 45 for Byfield, plus 30. This third line, though. 44 for Spruyev with 22. Dude, Grumet Morris sucks. Holy crap, he's not even 0.5 point per game. Not even 0.5 point per game. That's pretty bad. I know he doesn't have power play time. But he's getting outscored by fucking Vidicek, who also doesn't have power play time. Vidicek has 0 power play time. And he's on the 4th line? No, he's on the 3rd. Still, that can't happen. That simply can't. Grumet Morris is, I don't know. That second line might be an issue. Hopefully he can step it. He's literally the 2nd worst scoring guy on the team. Again, I don't care that he doesn't have power play time. What a beast Vidicek is. No power play time, no problem. I love him. No more minuses. Oh, yeah, no more minuses on the defensive end. So really, it's just Grumet Morris kind of weighing everyone down. Gorodov's got the numbers up. Wallstead is still just absolutely being a beast back up. 16 points in 12 games played. And Gorodov's been trending in the right direction. Got a couple shutouts. His numbers, he's above 110. That's where I'd like my starters to be. Only 110 or above. And he's doing it. He's doing it. So really, now the sore spot is that second line. But we're getting tons of production across the lineup. So I don't care that it's less. I worry about Grumet Morris. Like, he's on the second line, is struggling to even hit 20 goals. Isn't even 0.5 point per game. That's kind of pathetic as you consider who he's getting outscored by. And how do I change up my my power play? I don't. Like I said, Grumet Morris had to get it done. He's in the fucking top 6. You got to score. I don't care if you're not on power play. You got to at least be. You got to score. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh, but we had high hopes for him. Traded quite a bit for him, as I recall. Either way, like I said, the most important thing is the team is doing very, very well. So I care less about the individual accolades. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, if he got a few more points here and there, we look even better. He's not. I'm worried about that second line. It does seem to be the weak point on this roster. But again, we have so much flexibility when it comes to the playoffs. We can move guys around if it comes to that. I hope it doesn't. I hope this is the lineup that gets the job done. I know I'll probably hear some trading Grumet Morris talk here at the deadline for like a veteran, and hey, you might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. Especially for the money he's making. It just kicked in now, 7.8. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you might have a point. However, his trade value is going to be in the goddamn toilet. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Really not that bad. I'm surprised to see Byfield still has less trade value. It's kind of amazing. So I'm sure I'll hear that. I'll give you guys a look at, like, veteran snipers. Or veteran players in general. I mean, it doesn't have to be a sniper, but it'd probably be preferable. Someone to fill that second line, but someone who is going to probably have to be okay with not having power play time. Rantanen. Doesn't necessarily fit unless we want to move Tootin down. Which might not be the... could actually work. It might give Lang more, but... man, like, do you even want to mess with that first line? DeBrusque, but... like... it's really nothing that jumps out. Especially... rental status, and that's kind of what it would have to be. Why the fuck is Roberts? Probably because he's doing horribly. Yeah, it's not like that's an improvement, right? Rantanen's like the only one you could say, oh yeah, we gotta pick up Rantanen. Probably not even on the block. How to even fit him under the cap? Yeah, they are listed as a seller, which does make it possible, which means they'd want Grimmett. No, we didn't get Grimmett Morris from them. We almost traded for one of their guys. They don't want Grimmett Morris. The value might match, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It would work, cap-wise. It would definitely work. Is it the answer to our problems, though? Would Rantanen help out that line that much? Lawrence is able to put up the goals. Lambert doesn't. That's what... it's just so bad. Honestly, as bad as he's doing, the team is working. I've been saying it all year. Maybe it's probably just more important that the team is working rather than, oh, we got to get Grimmett Morris going. Why? We have Spurrier, Byfield, Vidicek all going. Huxley, McIntosh, Lat, they're all going. Lat has 0 power play time. No, never mind. He doesn't have power play. Sorry. But still, he's going to be probably a 40-point guy on the 4th line with power play. That's damn impressive. Same thing with McIntosh. Huxley doesn't have the time, and that's why he's the lowest. But still, might be a 30-point guy on the 4th line. He's already 20 points. He should hit 10 goals. Maybe if he gets 20, yeah, he might actually be a 30-point guy on the 4th line. Like, we have production from places in the lineup that we simply weren't getting for most of the other time. Yes, the second line may be a bit concerning. Why does Kovacs take so many penalties? This is what I'm talking about, man. Discipline doesn't fucking matter. I forget. Maybe he's in the fucking box all the time, and that's why he's... It's so bizarre, man. Like, how does he take that many penalties? Lambert literally has less discipline. Again, I don't understand this game. Maybe because he's more aggressive in hits, but I don't know. You'll never, ever, ever convince me that the penalties in this game are good in the simulation, and you'll never, ever convince me that discipline has that big of, like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter if you're more aggressive. You're just going to take more penalties. That makes sense to a point, but I've had guys with like 90 plus discipline with high aggressive, and it didn't make a fucking difference. They're still taking this amount of penalties. So again, what the hell's the point? Anyway, I'm not going to get hung up on that. He takes a shit ton of penalties. It's also that option. Moving Spuriev up. Taking the place of Grimmett Morris. We get +5 on the top 2 lines and still a +2. But again, chemistry is not the end-all be-all. Things are kind of working. Do you want to mess it up? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know here. Take a look at some possible extensions. I don't know if we had anyone made. We just... Okay, Falk is our depth piece, who hasn't actually had to get slotted in because we've had no injuries to our top 6. Rivers, who doesn't want to come back, and Legacy, who also hasn't had to play. Literally, Rivers is the only one who's played. It's only 3 games. He was just nothing. No, didn't even fight. So, I don't know, guys. I'm torn. Yeah, we can make that trade for like Rantanen or something like that. Completely load up. Then we move on from Grumet Morris, which might not be a horrible idea. As then, you know, we have Spriev to replace him, who's definitely going to get better. We get out from under that Grumet Morris contract, which looks not like a good idea now. And then we may even have, you know, someone to replace him in Falk. Grossman. We got guys. We could make it out, even if it's just a pure rental. We have the technology. We can make it work. But is it what we want to do? As the team seems to be working very, very well. Tough decision to make. We'll see what happens here. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.